Understanding has played a huge factor in my life recently. Knowing that this whole thing called life is just a game, and once you master one thing, it gets you to the next level, but there's still hundreds of levels to get through, not knowing what's to come next when you get there. So I mastered healing, which I haven't, but let's just say I have, or have been practicing at home alone. Now I gotta put into action in the real world. So say for instance, I go to work, I have a phone call with the irate customer who's having a bad day apparently. Do I lower my energy to match theirs and give them that same energy that they're giving me? Or do I shrug it off, give them my high vibrations that I have, notice it's not about me and it's clearly something that they're going through, still help them and just don't take it personal? Or sticking to boundaries that I set for myself. So say my ex hits me up out of nowhere, even though I know what I know now, that he's going to bring the same energy that he always brings, which is a bunch of BS and absolute just a bunch of nothing. Do I hear his voice and melt and entertain him and just be in this blissful week's worth because he once again showed me who the hell he was, which I already knew? Or do I block his ass and not give him the access to me because I know what it's going to result in? And also, I don't need that validation that I'm used to getting from him because I know that I'm that bitch whether he's there or not. And these are all parts of the game and tests to see if you pass to the next level or if you got to keep on staying on the same level until you learn what you need to learn to get to that next phase. And it's one thing to learn information and just have all this knowledge, but if you're not using it, like, you might as well not have it at all. What is the point of having it if you just know, but still just go about your normal life as if you didn't know it in the first place? And also, knowing when I've been working hard and don't get the reward when or exactly how I wanted. I don't get that house that I thought was perfect for me. I didn't get that amazing relationship didn't work out, or just things in my life just don't pan out the way exactly that I expected them to. Being attacked with all these obstacles that are just being thrown at me to the point where I just feel like giving up because this shit is just too hard, and I'm constantly questioning, am I doing the right thing? Because why isn't nothing happening yet? Having that understanding that this is all part of life. If I didn't get that house, if I didn't get that relationship did not last, if things aren't panning out to my exact expectations, then understanding it either wasn't mine or everything's about right timing and it just isn't the right time at this point. And just having that faith, if I'm doing right by myself, if I'm doing right by others, if I'm planting those seeds, something eventually is going to grow. It just has to. I have to remain patient, and something that's really hard for me, which is patience, but also removing expectations of having specific time frames and having this understanding that, or just having this thought process in my mind that things should happen because I'm doing what I need to be doing, which is really, really, really hard, and it takes daily practice, but it's something that I do want to remove out of my life. I think those are limitations because what I'm thinking for right now is just my current mindset versus where my life can take off and change and grow into. And I don't know what those are from just limiting myself to only things that I am able to fathom at this point versus what the universe could provide to me that is way bigger than any small expectation that I originally set for myself. So they gotta go. Thing about it is though, when your energy is high, it's easier because you're seeing all the good things that are happening around you. But when you're feeling low and the belief isn't at an all-time high, it's very challenging to have those high hopes and to remain focused. But it all goes back to remembering that this life is all a game and that your faith is the actual superpower that allows you to move forward to the next phase. I've been going through the motions these last couple of days and been almost on the verge of giving up again. But the conscious part of me won't allow me to do it because I just have this strong feeling and urge that I'm getting closer to my breakthrough. And I'm gonna be so happy and grateful that I thugged it out and I did not give up on my dreams because I deserve them and this is the life that I'm supposed to live. I'm currently happy now. I'm grateful for the life that I have now. I appreciate everything that's around me. So just imagine if I get to experience, well, not if, when I get to experience my manifestations and everything is coming into fruition that I've been working hard for. I'm gonna be so happy that I did not give up and that I remained strong and stayed focused. And I feel like if I would have reverted back to my old ways of just giving up, that would have basically kept me at the same space. If not in the same space, it would have been worse. It would have made me start completely all over again. And I refuse to start back from that point. I feel like I've come too far and I've been working too hard to ever allow that to happen again. Having faith in something is pretty much being delusional and having a passion for wanting better, that you see it, you feel it, and you live it before you even receive it. I want to leave you with this. When those negative thoughts and feelings creep up, which they will, because you can't be strong all the time, and also your energy isn't going to always be at an all-time high. It's up to you to fight to get back to that positive and healthy space we're in at all costs, because you mean that much, and also your life depends on it, literally. There's no one else like you. You're needed in this game called life. Whether you believe it or not, others need you, you need you. Keep that faith that drives you. On the other side is everything you've been working so hard for. It's already yours. And on that note, I'll see you in the next video.